Good morning. Welcome to a fabulous Friday edition of Cupful. I'm your hostess, Felicia. It is good to see you. It is good to be seen. Listen, I got something to tell y'all. I did not mean to sip that hard. Okay. But listen. Last night I was watching a show. I was watching NASA. I was on YouTube and I was watching NASA. They have finally finished this camera. I think it's like the James Webb telescope, where they can get clear pictures of the Earth, the galaxies, and whatever else is out there in almost real time, even though it's like 3 billion miles away, or even though it was created 3 billion years ago. Something they were saying. I have to rewatch it. It was like truly fascinating. Oh my gosh. And beautiful. God is awesome. But let me tell you something. 2 things happen. One, the fact that it has been over 2 decades, over 20 years have they been working on creating a technology, creating a telescope that will give us more insight into what the I think they said falling stars or dying stars look like, and just other things, and it's other galaxies and everything in orbit. And the rain clouds that they saw is deep. You got to watch it. NASA showing 5 images of what the new camera picked up. So I wanted to tell us, it took them almost 20 years plus. They started in 1995 to get this thing done. So I want to tell us, and I want to tell me and tell you, us. It may seem like it has been years. You have been going through the same thing. You've been trying to get somewhere for years. But your time is here. Our time is here. We didn't get it all right. We will never get it all right. But we kept pressing. We kept going back in the lab trying to figure it out. And we kept pressing. The time is now. Your time is now. Because of your tenacity, because you've never given up. Just like the NASA, the astronomers, and everybody else that it took, the thousands of team members it took to get this thing together. Your time is now. Your work and your waiting has not been for nothing. Your time is now. God will reward you. God will reward us. The thing that we come back and we repent, or we start over. Even if we fall, even if we mess up, even if that whole situation was trash, even if we messed it up, and we say, okay, God, I'm through with that. I let it go, and we started over again. 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And yeah, there have been blessings in the middle of that. But God has something big. And the time is now. Another thing. They had different cameras set up across the country. And they wanted astronomers to have a chance to talk about their part and what they did and what the picture means and what we are seeing. So they tried to get a connection over, and I believe it was Canada, and the feed wouldn't work. And because the feed wouldn't work, they couldn't speak to the lady over there. They had to get the woman who was in the studio with them to describe what they were seeing because the feed wouldn't work. Listen, your time is coming up. What they thought was going to happen, the feed didn't work, so they're going to have to use you. I said that to say when that lady came up, she was ready. She was prepared. She was articulate. And even though she was an astronomer, she broke it down so that everyday people like me could understand it. Prepare yourself, because whoever they think they're going to use, it's not going to be them. It's your turn. Be ready, because the feed not going to work. It's not going to get through over there. So they're going to have to go in-house, and they're going to use you. God is going to have to go in-house, and he's going to have to use you. So be ready. Stay prayerful. Stay vigilant. Keep studying. Yeah. You keep saying, why am I writing this paper? They done gave that to so-and-so. Because God is going to use you. He's not going to be able to use them. They're going to be called away, or the feed, the connection is going to be bad. So they're going to use you. Your time is now. Yeah. Don't stop. I ain't even going to do this no more, because ain't nobody. They keep going over there. Ain't nobody going to choose me. Your time is now. Don't let the opportunity come and you're stumbling and you're stuttering and you're not ready. I want you to sit up straight. I want you to look the part. And I want you to be clear in what you're saying. Understand what you're doing. Yes. Because God is getting ready to use you. God is getting ready to use me. God is getting ready to put us in places we didn't think we would be. But be ready for it, because it's on the way. Listen, know that I love you, but God sure enough loves you more. It's a fabulous Friday. It's going to be a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you take care of you. Yeah, what I'm getting ready to say, you already know, self-care. Take care of yourself on this beautiful Friday. You know who I am. I'm your hostess, Felicia. You know that I love you, but God sure enough loves you more. And until next time, do something nice for someone else. I promise it will come back to you. And I'm out. Peace.